Start your day with Quaker Protein Instant Oatmeal. The instant oatmeal ready to help you tackle whatever your day brings. Like wrangling your toddler into their car seat. That was fun. Coaching your 6th graders soccer team. Go girls! And carrying all the groceries in one trip. Whew. Try Quaker Protein Instant Oatmeal, granola, and bars. Great taste and a good source of protein. Quaker, bring out the good.
It's good time to be a basketball fan. We've had like 10 games in the past, 60 hours? 10 good games playing, from Friday night to, right now. But let's start off with Cleveland versus Toronto, Cleveland corner. And y'all glad that we ain't got to talk about the Bulls. That's one segment y'all ain't got to worry about this year is the Bulls. Let's start with Cleveland corner with Tate. Talk about your first game one versus Toronto.
Yeah, man. Well, game one was it started out just okay, right? I mean, it was a high scoring first quarter, then it settled down. Like during the first quarter, Toronto not known for shooting; they known for playing at a fast pace, a hectic pace. But so they was trying to make that happen in the first quarter. Maybe look in the first half, they was making shots. I mean, dang, he with us. Scotty Barnes went 3 for 3. Started the game 3 for 3 from 3. Jamal Shed hit like 3 threes in the first half. Yeah. I saw that surprise look, Falls. That's true story. But yeah, man, what up, Zeke? But
Yo, what up?
they played well. But then over the course of the game, like right now, I'm looking at is 26-17 Cleveland in the first quarter. Talent wears on just a good team, right? I mean, that's what happened at the end of the game. End of the game, Cleveland was up by as much as 23. They played 10 players. I expect the bench to shrink. The bench uses to shrink, like from 10 to 9 or 8, maybe even as the rounds go on. But right now, it's about just keeping people fresh as possible because they we can play Dean Wade or Sam Merrill and, some of these guys in the fourth quarter if we get out and get a lead and get our guys rest, give them more rest until that second round starts. So, yeah, I like what I've seen from Cleveland. I like what I see in this first quarter right here. Total team effort. Yeah, they playing well. And hopefully they just start playing better over the course of this first round and whatever lies ahead.
Who would you like to give the game ball to in that game, in your game one?
Game one, I probably got in. Well, he played and so did Schroeder. I like Schroeder as a veteran backup point guard to come in and get some minutes too. So, but Matthew gets the game ball. He's hitting from 3, playing aggressively. Like his shooting opened up the offense for everybody else.
I missed this game. What's up with Pirtle? 4 and 6? Did he get injured or something?
Nah, they took him out of the. Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tate.
No, I'm done. I mean,
Pirtle was taken out. They Cavaliers put a lineup out that was kind of fast, and it don't work for Pirtle. Yeah, he can't keep up.
I would have bet him for some rebounds. Good thing I didn't.
Tate, were you surprised with Ingram only shoot 9 attempts? Like that's your number one player on Toronto. He only got 9 attempts.
Well, I mean, the defense, Dean Wade and Tyson and Keon Ellis, they defined. I mean, they was trying. What they were trying to do was take him out. They were giving definitive effort to try and take Ingram out the game as best they could because he's the only legit like one-on-one scorer. Like you gonna get grab me points from Scotty Barnes, hustle, put back, drive.
Yeah.
RJ Barrett, he a dookie. He with us too. So but I mean he's a good player, solid player.
He's a leading scorer, man.
Because he stopped BI. Man, lead scorer. Look what happened. Lose by 14, 15. RJ, score a lot. They're playing in the Cleveland's hands, but go ahead.
Amon Quickly is also injured. He has a hamstring. It lingers.
He need to go overseas like Luka. Come back.
Because I noticed that, the difference between Quickly, and I'm not a fan of his game personally, and Sheed, I noticed that Cleveland sagged a lot off of Sheed. You know what I'm saying? So, what?
I think his name's Shed, Jamal.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Shit, 5 for 6 from 3.
What I said. Hey,
Y'all was sagging off.
no, he had a great shooting night. Keep proving it. We designed the defense to do what it did. The guys took the shots. We wanted to take the shots.
You right.
And we won by 13 still. So it's okay.
And I don't think Jamal Shead can go 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
So you know what? They're gonna keep sagging off of it.
They are. Dude, y'all gonna go under on screen on Scotty Barnes.
And he 3 for 3. So I mean, how often is that gonna happen? Them jokers went like 8 for 9. At some point, Scotty Barnes was 3 for 3 to start. Now if he jacked up some other ones later in the game, I don't know. But I mean, and Shed was 5 for 6, Zeke said, because Zeke, the stat guy, always on top of the stats. So, I mean, I like for a game one, I like the way we looked. I think that we got to get some guys some decent amount of experienced minutes for some of the bench guys and stuff while they play 10. I thought it was a okay, good game. Okay, not great, but what way to start off the playoffs? You know what I mean?
I know I made a joke in the group chat when I said Harden doing 1 for 5. You were okay with how he ran the offense, and I know he's the system. You were okay with that? His gameplay during game 1.
22 points, 10 assists, I think he had. I can live with it. I mean, I think the Cavs like 19-5 since the Harden trade and counting the game the other day, something like that. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Donovan Mitchell could be the only one that feels some kind of way about it. If he with it, then you just roll with it. They knew when they acquired James Harden, it was going to have to change a little bit the offense. Now, they still can run that motion offense when Harden go to the bench and Mitchell was in. But when Harden in, I mean, Kenny Atkins said himself, he don't really make a lot of bad decisions. And to score as much as he scored, he don't take a lot of bad shots.
Right.
So, yeah.
I mean, Zeke and I, we discussed this probably, and this is no jab at y'all, but this is probably the boringest series out of all the. This is the NBA TV playoff game. Like if NBA TV had, the rights, they'd be playing Cleveland versus Toronto. So hopefully Harden turns it into, like his world, like LeBron did. LeBron's, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go around the room and ask how many games. But
He was bringing up Ingram with the 9 shots. I forgot he put his coach on blast about that, talking about they was trying to use him as a screener.
Yeah, that was, you don't do that for Brent. That's arguably your best.
The coach kind of owned up to it. He's like, yeah, I don't know, we got to probably try to do something different next game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go around the room, starting with B. Foster. Who wins this series? How many games? Cleveland, Toronto.
I got Cleveland in 5.
Tate.
Vegas got it. The Cleveland more likely to sweep than they is to win 4-1. But I'm going to err on the side of caution. I'm just going to say 4-1 still, like Foss said. I mean, but the bet nod say that they sweep, but I'm just going to say 4-1. I wouldn't bet it because I got to win 3 games in a row still. So betting money say Toronto can still win.
Give us an updated score, Tate, by the way. They are playing game 2.
31-24, 10 minutes left, and 10-20 left in the second quarter. So just get started in the second quarter. Cleveland's up 31-24.
See?
Scotty Barnes just hit another 3, 31-27.
Yeah.
Dang.
I think Toronto could get 2.
Really?
Yeah, I think they get 2.
Mm.
No, I think Cleveland's still going to win. Cleveland 6.
I would.
So they're going to go back home and win?
Might steal this one.
Really?
I think they can steal one.
Wow. Okay.
How much they win by in the game?
I think 13.
Yeah, 126 to 113.
They belt to them.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, y'all didn't watch the daytime game, not much of a game to watch, but they was up by 23. And like I said, they played 10 players. If it was a serious game, they shortened their bench to like 8. Everybody wouldn't be getting one. So it was never in doubt after the first quarter.
Give me Cleveland in 5. Give me Cleveland in 5. Cleveland in 5. Toronto wins game 3 to make it interesting. They win game 3. Then first part
Drake in his chair.
Drake might be there. Album released. Iceman. They popped. Yeah. Give me Cleveland at 5. I think this is the series that James Harden really is going to just kill them. I don't even think you really need Donovan. Like James Harden. Wow.
I mean, Donovan got to keep his 30-point scoring streak going in playoff games.
That sounds selfish, Tate, and you don't have to do that.
Hey, he do need to do it. I mean, just go ahead and get that work in through 3. Sit down. I'll just call it timeout again. So they, it's gonna be back and forth for a minute. By the time
Who will Cleveland play next if they win?
If they win, they play against Boston.
no, they play the winner Orlando, Detroit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Orlando, Detroit. Yeah. Orlando, Detroit, which is Cleveland. They got an easier. They Cleveland gets some breaks. They can get in the finals, but that's later on. But yeah, like I said, it's great to watch meaningful basketball this time of the year.
Everybody intensity is up.
Yeah, a lot of intensity.
Cats that's supposed to hit threes, they hitting three.
We're gonna go to the Pistons 3-1-3 with my man B False. He's not as cheerful and melancholy as he usually is, after Sunday's game. But let's hear from the Pistons corner. Shout out to June.
Yeah, you're gonna definitely get a more humble Foster. This ain't the big Foster energy today, but we still in here. The Pistons definitely had their stinker of the series. They've been sitting out for the last week. The Magic definitely had some momentum coming off a big win, a blowout against Charlotte, and they were the more energetic and prepared team going into this game. Out the gate, they punched us right in the mouth, and took the crowd out of it. And they just continue to, exude energy and confidence, and the Pistons never recovered. I mean, they got back in the game and made it close, but it just seemed like every time they needed a stop, Orlando was hitting the bit. I said Toronto. Right. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, it just seemed like they just hit the big shots when they needed to. We only had 2 players in double digits. Orlando was pretty balanced throughout. They didn't shoot particularly well, especially from 3. They only shot 29% from 3. But yeah, Tobias and Cade were the only players in double digits. Cade had 39, Tobias had 17, and it was a very, very underwhelming effort from Jalen Duren. If we talking about betting, don't bet on Jalen Duren having another 8-point game with 3. He was 3 or 4 from the field.
That's correct.
But yeah, it was not good as far as that's concerned. Scoring was the one thing, and who else is gonna come to play outside of Cade was always been the concern, and Jalen Duren has been that guy. So bet if he had 4 field goals in the entire game, he'll get 4 field goals in the first couple times down the court in the next one, because they can ill afford to even start slow in the next game. They need to out the gate at home, come in there and really get active. People were talking about how the crowd was just not like, they're like, the LCA doesn't even sound like the Palace, and so they gotta really get busy early on in the game.
Well, as I was watching y'all last night, your post game Bleachers to Speaker post game podcast.
Yeah.
And somebody one of your folks in the live chat said the Pistons had won a playoff game at home since 2008.
Yeah, so we won 2 games last year, but they were in New York, and we just haven't played too many playoff games in general since 2008. So yeah, they got to get off the schneid as far as that's concerned. Now we have to deal with a lot of the naysayers, because they didn't really have a lot of nice things to say about us going into the playoffs, and justifiably so. We didn't win anything. We won some games, but we didn't win a series last year. So it's like, you got to prove that they're not handing away anything for us, and we got to come in there with a chip on our shoulder, ready to kick their ass next year.
Looking at that game, Jalen Suggs was creating havoc for you guys. He was steals. He was guarding Cade. He was rebounding. He was hitting threes. I mean, hopefully Jalen Suggs, he stays healthy. But when he's healthy, he's a demon out there. Was he really the point of attack as far as like you guys have besides Cade being the only one heavy lifting out there? Was Suggs also a problem on for you guys offensively?
Yeah, I mean they definitely had active hands out there. They had a lot of steals in the game. It seemed like every time we went to the lane, somebody was losing it. And Jalen Suggs was a big part of that. He had 3 steals. Um, he didn't shoot particularly well, 3 from 10 from 3 and 6 for 16 from the field, which is pretty prototypical for what Orlando does. So, but yeah, they just, I mean, it was early. I remember early in the game, he had a steal and a 2-hand dunk, and he was kind of, screaming, letting the crowd have it. Sure, for sure. So yeah, like I said, they were, coming off that Charlotte game where they kind of, put the beats on them. So they came in there fired up, and, we've been sitting around too long. You like to, it can go one or two ways. Sometimes, you get healthy, you got time to prepare, but sometimes it doesn't take much to get out of rhythm when you're sitting down for an entire week. Cade needed that. Cade didn't really have, Cade was out, then he came back, but he didn't really get into a groove of things. He was really coasting. Yesterday was the first time where he really played meaningful minutes and was really scoring. I mean, he scored 39 points yesterday. That's something that he hasn't had since well before the collapsed lung. So we need some other folks to step in. Jalen Durn, whenever you're ready. 8 points, went outplayed by Wendell Carter.
Well, I understand Durham is an all-star, but the matchup as far as Magic, I mean, they got bodies as well. They got Wendell Carter, who I'm not saying that he can stop Durham, but he can make life difficult for him. And then they got, what I'm saying, I can't pronounce that.
Taze.
Gobert. Yeah. And that's what I was thinking. The Silva also can guard during. I'm not saying there's another body that can be thrown at him.
This for like 6'7", bro. Not really, but
he can't guard during.
He's not. I didn't say. Did I say stop him?
He's another guy that can guard during. He can't.
Another body you can throw on him. That's all I'm saying.
They could put Bane on him too, but they don't make it a good decision.
They're not gonna put Bane. Well, you're not gonna
put Silva on him either.
Bane might be a better, just off of strength alone. He might be a.
Bane ain't gonna back down.
What are your thoughts? What did you see from the game, Tate?
I knew it was gonna be a competitive game. I said early that I didn't think that Cleveland. I didn't want to play Orlando in the first round, and that could have happened if Orlando had won their last game against Boston. Boston sat their bench and had to go to the play-in because Orlando would have been a 5 seed. They lost. I didn't want that first round matchup because it would have been more taxing, right? It would have been more physical. I mean, to me, it's strength on strength, mirror on mirror against Detroit. You got 2 physical teams that's not really good at shooting. They're gonna play defense. They're gonna play tough. They're gonna bang. I talked to Pay about this last Friday night. We got done with the podcast. It's gonna be one of them kind of series. It could turn around and be the same opposite way on tomorrow, Wednesday night when they play. Detroit can get the better of them, but it's still gonna be a taxing physical series. And I've been saying this. We talked about it last year even. He had an MVP type year this year. Cade Cunningham did, but he out there by himself as a playmaker, and his usage is too high. He can't get off the floor. That's why he got 39, 8 and 8. I mean, killer game, right? I mean, he top 5 in the NBA, but you out there by yourself on the perimeter. Jalen Durn, I mean, he's not going to be a guy. He can, but you're not just going to dump it down into him. And then I think Paolo a mismatch. Tobias can't hold him, and neither can Durn. Paolo Durn out, no Diddy, and he'd take Tobias down to the mid range to the paint.
What what adjustments does JB need to make for game 2?
Adjustments. I mean, you got to find a way to get Durn the ball more. There's just no excuse. Outside of just having, a better start to the game, because I think that would have did a lot for just the energy of the entire team. But you got to get Durn established. You got to find, like you said, heavy usage for Cade. my biggest question was, between Karis LeVert and Dennis Jenkins, one of them has to step up and, provide some level of, reserve to Cade. But yeah, I think just getting Duren, because really when you think about it, there's nobody on the team that should be able to stop him if he really gets going. So yeah, just getting him going.
I still think Detroit is going to win this series. But I've seen a lot of people, like the consensus on Orlando was that it was over for them even before they won the play-in game. So they were saying Mosley's job is on the line. But I think I asked you this before the series started. If they say they take them to 6-7 games, do you think that saved Mosley's job, or do you think it's a wrap? Because they were already talking about, statement came out saying they was going to let him go no matter what happens.
So
they got to win the series to secure Mosley's job.
So they go a tough 7-game series. He can't stay.
That offense is junky.
It does.
And you got think about what you gave up for Bane. You gave four first-round picks for Desmond Bane. This was a team that was a top 3 in the East prediction-wise.
Right. I think they over-under was like 50 games, something like that.
So they underachieved the season, so they have to do better than what they've been doing. And getting ousted in 6 games is not saving Mosley's job.
It's a tough 6.
No,
they didn't get blown out.
Your superstar doesn't get along with you, and that if he doesn't take up for you, then that's a wrap.
So it's too late to be fixed, you think?
They would have to go to the second round.
Oh, okay.
They would have to go to the second round to save his job, so he can come to the management hat in hand and say,
"Oh, okay,
can I have
up the number 1 team?"
Exactly.
You can't go in there. Yo, I took him to 7. We lost.
Going around the room, starting with you, Zeke. You had already said, give me your prediction for this series, Pistons and Magic. In how many games?
I don't know if I believe in Orlando enough for them to go 7. I must say, I think they get one more. 6. Detroit and 6.
Tate.
I think they can get one more. That's about it.
Tate.
I think just for the type of series that I said I think it'll be, I think it's a boxing match, right? I mean, back and forth, round by round. I got it going 7. I got Detroit winning that last game at home, but I got it going 7. Just stylistically, it's a fight. Literally, it's a fight. They going to battle it out. I mean, what you saw last night, like I said, can happen the same way with Detroit the next time, but then they go back to Orlando. They going to have the energy behind them. So Detroit get the next game at home, then Orlando could easily go up 2-1. And you got that back and forth because I just believe that's the energy and the type of series it'll be. Now, I do have Detroit winning. But, I mean, they got to find, like Fall said, they got to find a tertiary playmaker, you know what I mean? Tertiary third level. And whether it be LeVert or I don't believe in James Jenkins. I didn't. I mean, he killed. Yeah. But LeVert can play some of that role. I think JB know that from Cleveland. JB need to go with him and give him more time and tell. That should be one of the changes that he make, adjustments.
Have you seen him play this year?
But I know what he's capable of. I ain't seen him play. I seen Jenkins play in crunch time. He wasn't looking like nothing. So I'm going to go with the guy that's an NBA player, not a 2-way contract renewal. I'm going to guy.
You selling Jenkins short, man. He did hoop, Tate. He hooped this year.
No, he did. But I've seen LeVert hoop other years. I'm just saying what he's capable of. I heard Fall say on their post game last night. They need to find like Jenkins. He don't need to handle the ball under the pressure. I mean, at least LeVert is 6'6". He can turn his back to a dude, create some space, and not turn the rock over. And he's a better Jenkins. Jenkins a better shooter. Hey, I'm just trying to help the Pistons out. I mean,
we need some help. Help us out.
I mean, just take Cade off the ball part time, so he can be fresh in the fourth quarter. Let LeVert kind of, because really, is it anybody else? I mean, where was?
You got
who the other guard? What's his name?
Javonte Green. You got.
No, he ain't no guard. There's another guard I'm missing.
Holland the second.
Ron Holland, right?
Yeah, dude. They put up lottery. Them dudes yesterday. They put up lottery numbers, man. 3 points, 5 points, 7 points. These dudes got to step up, man. Like, it's the playoff time. You know what I'm saying? You got to Sam Cassell your way into the rotation.
Man, just because Shaq coined the term many years ago, everybody in the other. They just another. other guy, but they not an other. Others is different. They like aliens off the bench. That's what the others is.
B. Foster, you're your team. What do you? What's your prediction?
I'm not confident enough to say that we just gonna knock them out the next 4. I can definitely see it going 6 overall. I still got Detroit winning. You're definitely going to see a better games moving forward from Duren. Duncan Robinson didn't play particularly well. He normally, shoots pretty good. And, yeah, you're going to see more. You're going to see some more from the supporting cast. It will not be Cade by himself the rest of the series. And I think ultimately it's going to, show through that we're the better team. Paolo Banchero, he had a pretty good game, but up until that point, that first game of the play-in, I mean, he was turning the ball over like crazy. He's another heavy usage guy that has some glaring weaknesses. He's not a great shooter. Jalen Suggs played pretty good, but he's not a true point guard. He's
no.
And they shot 29% from 3. They didn't shoot. They didn't have a great shooting game. But go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was going to say the adjustment that you said that, we're talking about the adjustments that were made. What they were missing was your boy, Paul Reed. Where was he? He got a DMP CD. Where's Paul Reed at?
A lot of people said that. And when we talked about it, as far as, is he going to play when Stewart's back? And I said, I don't know. Because a lot of times when Stewart was healthy, he was not. He was literally warming the bench.
And
so that's another adjustment because we might as well utilize the fact that we're 3 deep at the center position. That might have been the energy we needed. So adjustments will definitely have to be made. Tate says it, has said it best. JB is a good defensive coach, but the offense has always been his Achilles heel. So this is his opportunity to combat that with some real adjustment.
All right. When we come back, we'll talk about the rest of the playoff and the meaningful games that the Bulls are not into. Tate likes this guy. Let's talk about LeBron at Houston Lakers series. No KD. We didn't know KD wasn't going to play. That was a late, 24 hours before the game started? It was that he wasn't playing.
Yeah. I think he was questionable the day before maybe.
And there's a knee or something.
Yeah.
When KD didn't play, LeBron played excellent. I know I went on a rant and said no one's afraid of the Lakers, Ronnie James and Jared Vanderbilt and all of them. But nonetheless, there was no KD. So Zeke, what was your thoughts on the Lakers-Houston series?
I knew once KD was out, Houston was probably going to wet the bed, and that's exactly what they did. LeBron was showing off his IQ once again, almost had a triple-double. And like Tate mentioned, some of the others stepped up. Let me see, how much did Luke Kennard have?
Luke Kennard had 27.
Yeah, Luke. When you get your others scoring 27, it's going to turn out pretty good for you. And you got LeBron leading it. Like I said, high IQ. He's the ultimate floor general. He's going to set the other guys up. Conserving his, I think he had like 8 assists in the first quarter. Conserving his energy, he knows how to play. So I think KD is probable for game 2, I believe. Like they're planning on him coming back for game 2, but a knee contusion, missing a playoff, it must have been pretty. I would think it's a pretty bad injury, but they saying he was going to be ready for game 2. So, I mean, how bad was it? I thought he could have probably played through that, but I guess it was too bad.
Red flag.
What, knee contusion?
I mean, just the simple fact that this is your team now. This is your opportunity to kind of quiet the mess, and you already missing games. Like, come on, man. Like, get it. Come on. Like, this is your squad. This is your.
Have we ever questioned KD's toughness? He usually play. He usually shows.
I didn't say just as
surprised he missed the game.
Wait, Tate, we question his toughness. Like KD don't play.
Man, is it my turn to talk now? KD, man. I mean, like we ain't seen this from KD before. I mean, KD, first of all, red flag is he went out of Houston. Part 1. That part.
Okay.
2. Now, yeah, that's part of this. 2, y'all missed the whole point. Oh, I knew when KD didn't play. Did we miss that Luka and Austin Reeves did not play in that game? I mean, y'all didn't say nothing about that. Hence your boy, whatever his name is, got 27 because he had opportunity because all them other points, probably about 57 points a game wasn't in the lineup. Reed, these points is easy sometimes with you young fellas, man. Like, how y'all just that one? And not only did LeBron control the game, man, this nigga was out there with his son in a playoff game.
First of all, how many minutes Ronnie played? 4 minutes? Three minutes?
I love how the media made it seem like they played together.
He was.
Of course I do. I always do.
Pepsi Prebiotic Cola in original and cherry vanilla. That Pepsi taste you love with no artificial sweeteners and 3 grams of prebiotic fiber. Pepsi Prebiotic Cola. Unbelievably Pepsi.
Now at McDonald's, a McDouble is $2.50, so you can get your gym gains on, or just get lunch for only $2.50. Get more value on the under $3 menu.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher for delivery.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
So Houston was they're playing on the road. And you know that the stars show up on the road. They had Sengun. They had no one else. So it was in favor of the Lakers.
But you didn't even mention that Luka and Austin Reeves did not play. LeBron is the third leading scorer on this team, the third option. Now, is he the best third option in the NBA? Probably, yeah. But he's the third option nonetheless. And you got him out there getting buckets. What's
That is
boy name that used to be the first pick from Phoenix?
Aiden.
Yeah. He scored like 18.
He's a role player that's playing at home in the playoffs. That's my point.
Yeah, but okay, but just acknowledge that. But you say role players playing at home, but you act like 57 points out of the offense ain't missed.
You're right. I understand that, but they're playing without KD.
It didn't mean nothing. You would have lost too.
No.
They didn't lost that game too.
No.
Whoa.
Dude,
If KD played, they still would have lost, you saying?
What was the final score? What was the final score?
They lost by 98.
Okay, yeah, KD, they would have lost still.
I can't jump out the window because I ain't see the game, but that's kind of why. I mean, now Luka missing Luka and Reeves, that's a lot of points. But
it is.
But missing KD when he is the focal point of the offense. I mean, I think that for them, like they had nothing to go to after that.
Dude, Reece Shepard shot 20 times. 20 times.
That's spooky.
Spooky time.
Yeah.
Well, who the dude that Lakers traded for that he's from Ohio? I forget his name.
Kennard, you talking about?
Yeah,
Luke Kennard. I mean, okay, look what he did when he took his shots.
All players at home.
He would have hit most of them shots.
Guaranteed. They go to Compact Center or whatever.
I said a few weeks ago, I remember distinctly that, the Lakers don't want to play Houston. I didn't think it'd be a first-round matchup at 3-6. I thought it'd be 4-5 at the time. Y'all said, yeah, Lakers would beat them. Now, what y'all said then? Y'all said that. Now that they beat them, now like, KD would have played. It would blah, blah, blah.
The Lakers are missing Luka and AR-15. That's a lot to lose, man. That's all. And for LeBron to
So if KD played and Luka and AR played, who would have won?
We don't know. We don't know if they didn't play.
Give it to the Lakers. Then they got all the 3-headed monster.
If they got the three, if you're saying you're going to go to the what if game,
And it was at home.
and AR-15, if Austin Reeves and Luka and LeBron they all healthy, I'm going with the Lakers. Yes, but losing out KD is a major dude. Like the person said. I'm sorry, I read at the bottom. Dude, Houston's half-court offense is trash.
They would compete better against Orlando and Detroit. They need to be in a series like that. A defensive battle. I mean, put Thompson on Thompson. Like, it could be it.
All I can say is KD got to come out in the second game and take over, because this is gonna look crazy if they get put out like this, because he gonna be sneak dissing from his burner and asking out again. Like, that's gonna look crazy. That's gonna look crazy. He's been bouncing around a lot lately. Like, it's not so much the toughness for me, but it's just like being the man and really running a team. When's the last time he did that?
At Texas.
Man, real talk.
At Texas. Because at OKC, he had Russell Westbrook and James Harden. KD, he said himself, I'm just a hooper. I just want to hoop. I don't want to lead. I don't want to be the main guy. I just want to get you, KD, do.
I just want to tweet.
Prediction time. Lakers up 1-0. Tate, who you got in the series? And how many games?
Lakers in 6, 4.
There are rumblings that Luka will return this series.
We're on live TV.
Lakers in 7.
False.
This is a tough one. I know. No. Yeah.
I don't think Reeves is coming back this series. I think he's out for the series, no matter how long it goes. I think they said Luka is planning on returning this series. So,
yeah. My confidence is wavering with KD already. I was Houston missing something, man. I hate to say it. I got Lakers.
A true point guard. When Van Fleet got hurt, they didn't get nobody. He's down the grain. Period.
Reed Shepherd taking 20 shots. You don't want to see that. I'm gonna go Lakers in 7.
Lakers at home.
Is that what you said, Tate?
I said Lakers in 6.
In 6? You said 7. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So KD can get them 3 games.
With everything that I know, and I know Luka's playing. It's where it doesn't matter what game, but he's playing, I think. And the way Houston looks.
The point guard, man.
You know what? And I don't want to see Houston in second round because that's just ugly basketball. I want to see the Lakers. Lakers in 6. OKC Phoenix. I'll just go around. Is that all? We're unanimous sweep.
Rap City.
OKC Phoenix. That's sweep.
I don't even think Booker could get them to 1 game.
As a prop, it's too heavy. I don't feel like I would get my vacuum cleaner sitting right here and put it here. But that part, yeah.
Luka is back on the practice court as was 4 hours ago as well. So yeah,
no need to talk about that series. OKC is going. They got easy time with that. They whatever. Another one.
And you know what though? Real quick, I want to see Lou Dort and Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, Brooks.
Hey, 2 Canadians just going at it.
Yeah. Aren't y'all tired of his antics though, Dylan Brooks?
Yeah, of course. Lance Stevenson 2.0.
This might be another one that everyone is feeling the same way. Sixers and Boston. We all agree a sweep or gentlemen? Is that gentlemen? Is that gentlemen?
That's a sweep.
False.
It's sweet.
They can't get a gentleman? They can't get one?
Did you watch any of that game yesterday?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. You have your own question.
Somebody on Boston got to play bad for that to happen, and somebody on Philly got to play
3
crazy.
people play bad for that to happen.
Got to be a meltdown.
Yeah, Maxey could go off for 40 and probably still lose. Yeah, that's probably a sweep. Embiid, I don't think Embiid is going to come back. He ain't even started on-court activity. I think it's a wrap. Unfortunate.
Joe Mazzulla is crazy. He's going to keep the intensity up. Yeah, that's a sweep. He ain't going to let it. He going to tell them. That's a good coach. Mazzulla's a great coach. The best series, arguably, in this first round, Denver and Minnesota. Thoughts on that, Zeke?
Well, you didn't ask my prediction, but
I was going to get to it. I want to hear.
I think this is going to go 7. Even though Ant-Man, I don't think Ant-Man is 100% because of the knee thing. The Joker is still looking great. I do think this goes 7, though. Because then you got the Aaron Gordon thing, too, because it's like, it's a couple of times during that last game, he's falling on the ground. He is getting up like...
Everybody was scared.
Yeah, he is getting up looking like he was hurt, so I don't know if he could stay healthy the whole series. But yeah, I don't think Ant-Man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think Denver's a little bit more complete than Minnesota. Minnesota showed a lot of flaws, especially with Ant-Man not being 100%. But yeah, it should be a close competitive series. But when it comes down to Jokic going up against Gobert, he's definitely got the he's definitely got the edge there. And Minnesota's point guard play, that's another team that is missing a real. I mean, Conley's a point guard, but he's 39.
Yeah,
So.
no, we're not relying on Conley. No, we're not relying on.
About Io,
Yeah, Io's not a point guard.
Chicago legend.
No, he's not a point guard.
No.
And yeah, and then Bones Highland.
Okay.
So yeah.
Tate.
Yeah, man. I mean, this I thought would be a good series. I'm surprised the way you see Denver kind of handled it. It was, I mean, Minnesota pulled close again, but then down the stretch they let Joker just, Rudy, man, he messed us all at the same time. So I'm gonna say, I mean, I like to see. I think Minnesota got to muck it up, right? I mean, they got because Julius Randle got to start banging, going to the basket and bring your boy Shannon in, and they just got to play tougher, man. I think if they do that, they can make it a series. But I probably still would take Denver 4-3.
I got Denver 4-2. I got Denver 4-2. Wrapping up we got 2 more first rounds. Spurs, we got that sweep.
No.
Against the
Wait.
Or
I think they could get 2.
because I think the Spurs still young, right? So they go to Portland, they be up 2-0. They gonna let one slide, and I feel like Avia is a dog, man. I ain't watched Portland this year. Hey, dude is a buck. Let him out of here. Y'all trying to rebuild a team, and y'all let that out the door? I gotta talk to somebody around here.
They got a first round pick in Malcolm Bragg. Yeah, I think they got 2.
Karen, I think Carrington. Above Carrington, yeah. I think it's Carrington.
Exactly. He's a role player on that team, but I got it 4-1 Spurs though. Cause Wemby next. Wemby about to be MVP for the next 2 or 3 years after this season.
Be false.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the Blazers. One thing they do have is some experience. They got guys like Drew Holiday, Robert Williams. I think Robert Williams won a ring with Boston, right?
I think he did.
Yeah, so Robert Williams. Yeah.
He didn't win one with them. He definitely when they were getting to that point. So so they're a team that's that's tough. Denny can get downhill and create some havoc in the paint. So they can at least get one, but ultimately I don't think they have enough talent. San Antonio they're a problem.
Yeah.
Did y'all know at one time Scoot Henderson was ranked above Wembanyama for that class?
Yeah, I remember when they were because they played each other. It was Scoot's Ignite team versus whatever team, and that was the debate: is Wemby or Scoot? But yeah, that's the
that long since settled.
Yeah.
I got closing out Spurs and Blazers. I got Spurs 4-1, gentlemen, sweep. Rapid fire for Knicks and Hawks. I got bills to pay in a minute. Tate, Knicks and Hawks. How many games? What you got?
I got the Knicks, man. The Knicks gonna win that thing 4-2. I think Atlanta can get one in home going back. They go down 3-1, come back to Atlanta, they get one more. I mean, so yeah.
Yeah, I got the Knicks. Ironically enough, I mean, the Hawks are a better team without Trae Young, but that Trae Young was kind of the Knicks' Achilles heel. He killed them a couple of years ago. So yeah, it should be a closer series than it suggested in the first game, but Knicks are another team that's been there. They got plenty of experience. Towns has been to the playoffs many a year. Brunson's been running the show for a while. So yeah, they built for a nice run.
I tell you, the problem I see with that game with Atlanta is directly related to what Foss brought up about Trae Young. Is they don't have a guy that can make you pay for having Brunson and Cat on the court defensively. They don't have that guy that can hit a step back on Brunson or, get Cat caught up in the pick and roll and that kind of stuff like that, where he got to make a decision and drop or come up, you know what I mean? So, yeah, they missing Trae Young specifically, his style of play. I like Johnson, I like Nickeil Alexander, but they not off the ball, putting pressure on Brunson like Trae Young was.
Yeah, because McCollum is his size, so it's not like it doesn't have that mismatch.
Yeah, but McCollum was much slower. He deliberate, right? You can't stop CJ from getting to a spot, break your ankle. CJ ain't gonna break your ankle. CJ just gonna hit you with a and body you and get a jumper off.
Yeah.
More of that, and they missing that element of the speed. Then not only that, the pass though, the kick out. Trae Young good for all that stuff.
Yeah.
What you guys see?
Take Knicks in 5.
Wow.
Yeah, they should finish this out pretty quick.
I think I'm the only one that got this going 7. Knicks in 7. I think it's going to be interesting. I think Jalen Johnson, I think Brunson and Towns, they don't play defense. So I got Knicks in 7. We got to take one more break. We got to go to cut the crap and real quick talk about Silver and his going back on 65 games. You don't have to play 65 games unless you have a real good excuse. So, hey, take us to break. Frustrated Chicago sports fan channel, Ricky Swag here, dropping every Tuesday morning, talking NBA basketball. I got my producer, Vincenzo, a.k.a. Pay. We got CTC, one of our favorite segments.
In a report released to The Athletic, Sam Amick and Mark Woke say that LeBron and the Lakers may not be headed for a divorce. LeBron might go to the Warriors next season. And LeBron doesn't really want a retirement tour, and that he could end up retiring this summer. Do you think LeBron and his up in the air summer 26 needs to cut the crap?
LeBron doesn't want a retirement tour. Tate, is that cut the crap or is that all right?
I mean, it's all right whatever you decide. He's earned it. I'd say it's cut the crap though, just because I would say, right?
Sounds like you're straddling the fence, but okay.
Yeah, I am, but I'm gonna go side with cut the crap. I think it's passive aggressive to say I don't want a retirement tour. We don't want a retirement tour. You just retire. Cut the crap. There you go.
Yeah, and we know LeBron. We know that he will want nothing less for everything to be about him. So let's cut the crap.
See, him
not wanting the farewell tour, I don't believe that for 1 second.
Yeah.
When LeBron is going to retire, we're going to know.
Yeah.
He ain't just going to disappear and pull a Tim Duncan.
Yeah, he ain't
guaranteed.
Yeah, this is unanimous cut the crap. Next one, Pay.
Chris Garland is making excuse while not making excuse.
I'm still one of those guys in this league, and I'm out there on 9 toes, not even healthy for it.
What is cut the crap. Darius Garland played up his injury and said, I'm 9 toes down in regards to his big toe, and saying I'm 9 toes down and I'm with it. So he kind of passive aggressively said
I ain't even healthy for it.
Yeah, I'm not even healthy, but imagine if I was. Cut the crap. Just cut, or is this that's
cut the crap, man. It don't matter what injury you got.
Everybody
at this point in the season, everybody is injured. Everybody's banged up. But when you lose, like Michael Jordan said, when I lose, you can't say, man, if my elbow wasn't hurting, you can't do that. Man. I don't care what the injury is because you was out there playing. Can't do that.
False.
Hey, this is the reason why Tate wanted them gone.
Yeah.
It was very witty and, very, quirky joke to make there with the 9 toes down. But yeah, I mean, this is that time of the year that makes men out of people, that makes you legacy. This is how you build your legacy off of playing through the BS. I mean, Cade had a collapsed lung.
Right.
And you talking about you stubbed your toe on the bed.
Oh.
Yeah, man, this the same toe. We go back to the last playoffs. Now it cost your ass the playoffs. I mean, you want to talk about your toe when you hit that big 3 and you was all up. You know what I mean? Then who they play? Portland, right? No,
Golden State.
And then Steph and Horford can't walk your ass down. So hey, cut the crap and sit your ass down.
The Indiana stuff. Indianimal.
Unanimous cut the crap. That's definitely cut the crap. You're injured. I mean, everyone got bumps and bruises. I mean, Tatum out there with a repaired Achilles. It's cut the crap, man.
If he didn't play, and he said, "Yo, man, if I had all my toes and I was out there,"
it's all bad. You can't mention the
injury at all.
Okay. Nah, you can't say nothing.
All right, it looks even worse when you're out there because, like, hey, you out there.
All right, well,
yeah, man. Thank everybody for tapping in to the NBA Weekly on the Know It Alls channel and tapping into Frustrated Chicago and Pistons post game podcast. Enjoy working with these guys every week, but this is about me right now. So where you can find me, you can find me on the Know It Alls channel. We got stuff all week. We have extensive draft coverage Thursday and Friday night, wall to wall. Should be fun. Different guests, different takes, all that kind of stuff. I'm about to go over to Steel Curtain Network here at the top of the hour. Got a podcast over there, and just I'm out here in these podcast streets. Don't nobody want to talk about baseball. They team lose 10-11 in a row, so I get it. We talked about the baseball podcast, but I ain't saying no names though. And false, we got something this week too, false. A matchup coming at the end of the week.
Oh.
The Tigers Reds play. So, I'm just saying. Baseball going on too. This is a good time of year, right? I mean, March Madness just ended. We got the NBA playoffs starting.
We got
baseball getting through. Yeah, the NFL draft. We got baseball going into its second month. Teams have played about 20, 25 games right now. So, yeah, it's a fun time.
Foster, where can they reach you at?
You can find us on Bleachers to Speakers. On the audio side, post game podcast with Piston coverage. But just like Tate, we got draft coverage. We got the Tigers coverage every Sunday, reviewing a week in Tigers baseball, and we should have some recaps for the upcoming Pistons games as we try to bounce back from a rough game on Sunday.
Zeke.
Sports Life and Hip Hop on YouTube, SLHH Pod on IG, and we are also on TikTok. You can find us there doing sports things, life things, and hip hop things.
And I wanted to say appreciate everyone on today. Foster, Tate, and of course my homie, my ace, Zeke. Appreciate y'all coming on. It's always fun talking NBA basketball, especially around playoff time. Also, shout out to the homie Pay on the board. Check us out, Sports Life and Hip Hop. Also, Frustrated Channel. We are on every month. We come on every Monday, drop Tuesday morning. We're available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, iHeartRadio. Thumbs up, and we'll see you next week. Next week it'll be False.
Appreciate you tapping into this latest episode from the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan channel. Don't matter if you was watching on YouTube or listening on Spotify or Apple. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with everybody on the block, and hit the notification bell so you never miss none of our daily drops. And to all the guys from the Shy, we say 3 things. Bear down, fly the W, and sell the team, Jerry.